All right, welcome back. Third, fourth, fifth time on the show. I lose count. Founder, CEO, Big Baller Brand. Father, of course, of Lonzo. Another son right now is playing at a prep school in Cleveland. That's LaMelo.
Yes.
Lavar Ball is joining us along with Joy Taylor. All right, let's start here. I don't want this to feel like an interrogation, but I'm going to ask. I'm a journalist. I'm going to ask probing questions now.
That's fine.
Okay, there are some people today, and many people that feel like, you kind of got a little comeuppance. Lonzo may be traded. Lithuania thing wasn't ideal. There are people, you were a phenomenon in the country. Mm-hmm. You were discussed weekly. There are some people applauding that it hasn't gone perfectly. Do you sense that? Does it bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me. Everything goes perfectly for me. It's just the way the media portrays it. It's just like people saying, oh, we haven't heard from Lavar. Yeah, you ain't heard from me because I'm in another country. If I'm traveling, I'm not going to be stuck on one thing. Just like I have 3 boys. My ultimate goal is to get all of them in the NBA. The second goal is to make sure all of them play on the same team. And it's going to happen. And like I said, it can be done. And that's one of the reasons I kind of said, okay, Phoenix is good. They got some players, but I'm not trying to be a one-hitter quitter. What I mean by that, like the Lakers are trying to do, get all these players, try to get you 1 ring. I want to build a dynasty. A ball dynasty from the bottom on up. So go to the weakest team nobody ever wants to go to and go there and make it grow.
Did the Lakers tell you when LeBron got here to pipe down?
No.
Did they
Lakers
mute
can't
you?
tell me anybody. Nobody told me anything on the fact that they can't. You can't come to my house and knock on the door and be like, hey, LeVar, don't say nothing. I'm not going to go up there.
But you did talk less.
What?
You were less vocal.
I was less vocal because I'm in Europe. I'm in Belgium. I'm in London.
Do you feel that the Lakers have been honest with you? I read all the trade speculation this week.
I don't believe the Lakers been honest with me on the fact that we had some discussions on things that should have been done. It wasn't done. It's just like saying, before the season didn't start, I asked, what do you need from Zoe? It's got to be stronger. Okay, we got that.
Yeah.
How about giving my other son a chance that you said
but that's
build around
tough.
a family? They should have did the Summer League. Come on. Summer League, you could throw Jello in the Summer League just to see what he can do. That's not a big deal. They ain't even given that opportunity to play with his brother at least one time. Let's see what they can do together. But if you tell me you're going to do something and say you're going to try to build something around a family and we don't take no steps, it's just like all these guys you got 4 and 5 guys dribbling the ball up the court. What you need Lonzo for? If you say he's the face of the franchise, but you don't relay that to the coach, and now it makes Magic seem like he's just the face.
Maybe they didn't want to set a precedent that maybe if Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart's father come in and they say, hey, LeVar's son, he got LaMelo, maybe the Lakers
their father can say that. But why? Why would they? Their father's not like me.
Well, they don't want to set a precedent. The Yankees don't want to give.
Well, why they don't want to? It's not even about setting a precedent. You know what? Fathers can say what they want about their kid. Look at Darren Fox there. He said something, but it's not relevant. Because you know why? He don't have a brand. Don't put me in the same boat as these guys. I have a brand, and I'm not just one son. I got 3 sons.
Lonzo Ball does not appear, if you read what you read, to be part of the Lakers' long-term plans. How does your son think about that? What does he think about?
My son is like this. Lonzo, he goes with the flow because he cool like that. What I'm saying is he's not going to have an attitude. He won't have his own feeling, but he's not going to speak out like me. He's going to do whatever y'all want to do with him. It's just like this. When Luke takes him out, he goes sit at the end of the bench. I'm like, okay, he took me out. But in his mind, he's like, I need to be playing the whole game. Let me finish this. But he's not going to show no attitude. He's not going to do like that. I'm a guy, you pull me to the bench, I might stop at the coach and look at him and be like, for real? That's just how I am, man. But Lonzo is different, being raised in Chino Hills. The attitude is not there. They've been cool and sheltered by me for a long time. So it's like they're never going to come at that. So Lonzo's like this. If you got me here and you want me to play, I'll do it. If you ship me off, okay, that's fine. I'll go to my next step.
Do you believe it's inevitable he will be traded?
He's going to be traded, or if he's not traded, Luke is not going to be there because him and Luke don't mix. So it don't matter if Luke came and said, Lonzo, you're going to start every game. I'm going to play you 45 minutes. Lonzo like, okay, but the loyalty is gone.
Okay, give me clarity on don't mix. What does that mean?
They don't mix because he didn't use Lonzo the right way. So don't people talking about Lonzo was getting better on the fact that everybody on the Lakers was hurt. So now you got to play Lonzo more minutes. And I always said play him 35 plus and start him in the fourth quarter and let him go get these victories. But if you don't start him in the fourth quarter, that means you don't have no confidence in him. If you let him wait to the last 5 or 6 minutes to say, hey, go in there and see what you can do, you miss a shot or something like that, come on out of there. I mean, he would play Lonzo the first 6 minutes, and regardless of good or bad, first quarter, you coming out. For what? So now you're telling me we're not trying to get this victory. 3 fouls? Oh, sit down. 3 fouls, too many. You get 6.
Well, Luke has won a lot of games in the NBA, won a lot in Golden State.
And he's lost a lot of games. He's been losing for 3 years. And that's the mentality when I told people they changed my son into a loser, talking about you'll get it. You're a rookie. You got time. I mean, I don't want to hear all that. Go out there and do the job.
But Lonzo has been, and I think this is fair to say, he's become a little injury prone. Well, Lonzo's been hurt multiple times.
Lonzo's been hurt multiple times on the fact that Lonzo's used to playing a whole game. But don't have him go out and be 100 miles an hour, sit him down for 12 minutes. Every time he coming back in the game, I see him doing all this extra stuff, stretching and trying to get back in the game. It's like going in a fight and say, you fighting and stuff, and they say, hey, come on out and sit down for a minute and take a breather for a long time. You're not even got to sweat no more. So now you're going to get hurt if you drive your car 150 miles an hour, and as soon as you get off the freeway, just turn it off, some hoses and stuff is going to bust because you've been going so fast. But if you let it cool down like this, no problem.
Could I make the argument, and I think this is something we discussed, LeBron and Lonzo are not a perfect fit because Alonzo needs the ball in his hand to control the court. Well, that's LeBron's game. LeBron works well with shooters. Chris Bosh, big guys with LeBron, not necessarily great, but he's great with shooters. That once LeBron came here, it was over for Lonzo. This was never going to work. It was never perfect. LeBron needs the ball.
You know what? It would work if they were played the right way, which is together. Their IQ, which makes them both great. You've seen Lonzo throw the ball ahead a lot. If LeBron just leaks out and runs out, if you don't get a rebound and sprint, we're going to give you the ball. Same thing with Lonzo. When Lonzo leaks out there, LeBron's the only one who ever threw him a lob. He's the only one that throws the ball early to Lonzo. So they're going to mess in that if you have the right system. Everybody's worried about the players. It's nothing to do with the players. It's the system and the coach. You can get all the players in the world, but if you don't have a coach that can coach them, it's not going to work. If you don't have a system, it's not going to work.
The last 9 days, we have seen Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, your son Lonzo Ball, picks, Josh Hart. We've seen all these players on the internet, on newspapers, being told they are basically pawns. They're just in the furniture business. They're end tables.
Right.
How do you believe that affects the chemistry the rest of the year on that roster?
Well, it's going to affect the chemistry if none of these guys get traded. Because now you got them stuck in there in L.A., but you got them understanding, saying, patting folks on the back and saying you good and you this and that, and then all of a sudden you out of here.
So do you sense chemistry is an issue now?
The chemistry is definitely going to be an issue on the fact that whatever happens, if they go, fine. But you don't give up all these young players for one guy. Because what's going to happen after this year goes by? And like I said, as far as AD's a good player, LeBron's a good player. LeBron ain't the LeBron he used to be. He got injured just falling down on his groin or whatever. You're getting older. And your mind might have you thinking that, oh, I'm taking care of my body, I'm doing this, but you're still getting older. And the same thing with AD's a good player, but he's never been a guy where you say, you know what? You the man. You're going to take us to the promised land.
He doesn't have the alpha.
There you go.
But he's a great player.
He's a great player. No doubt
but he's
about
not,
that.
He's not what I would call the classic
player. Yes.
He's not a vocal guy. He's not a floor leader.
Not a floor leader, but he can't even okay, if he don't have the ball in his hand, somebody got to give him the ball. And the thing is, it better be on the run or for a clear out. He's not heavy enough to just go sit on that box and do what he do. Boogie Cousins go sit on that box. Joel Embiid, they can sit on that box. He go down there and sit on that box, they can push him out because he's still got that thin frame. But as long as you're running like this and giving him some shots at the, facing the basket, he's going to be wondering. He's going to do his thing.
Do you worry that your criticism of Luke affects your son going forward?
No, because I believe this. Who's ever going to believe in my son, that's who's going to prosper the most.
What if he goes to New Orleans?
If he goes to New Orleans.
And they believe in him.
And you get my other two sons, we'll be there.
Don't you
but
think
here's the thing that I was talking about New Orleans, cold place. My son don't want to play. You don't want to get up and see the snow and don't want to go to work.
Well, now these are unrealistic expectations. I've had to move. I'm old.
Right.
I've had to move a bunch. I had to live in a state where it snowed in one time in October.
That's as you're coming up.
Well,
You where you at now, you don't have to do anything.
well, no, I still
You
have
do
to.
what you want.
I'm
Basically.
I'm
Well, you
sh-
still got to hire.
I'm
answer
shoveling
to a few
snow here
people.
every day.
Yeah, you can't just go out here and talk crazy like me. But anyways.
You're saying your son didn't want to play in snow. He didn't want to play.
But here's the thing: go somewhere where you want to be, and New Orleans. I mean, they got some guys that's already there, that's already playing point guard.
Right,
and,
they do.
And Phoenix, you don't have. We're in a warm area. Go somewhere where nobody. Who's talking about but who's saying, "Hey, I want to go to Phoenix"? Nobody. So if you have somebody who's good and wants to go to Phoenix, that would work.
But do you believe the Lakers now, with your public criticism, would do any favors for LeVar Ball? I mean,
They haven't done me any favors anyway. So what's the deal? They haven't done me any favors anyway. So it's not like, oh, okay, I'll be quiet and the Lakers will do what I want. They haven't done what I want.
Do you think LeBron is in your son's corner?
I think LeBron is in my son's corner. LeBron, I've never had, and I hold this true to what I say, I've never seen or heard of a person that doesn't want to play with my son. On the fact, he's just a heck of a player to play with because he makes everybody around him better.
I agree
regardless
with
of
that.
who's
I agree
there.
with that.
And so LeBron can only do so much, as far as say so here or there. And
You don't think LeBron's controlling all this?
Oh, LeBron is not controlling all this.
Magic is.
Magic's not controlling all this.
Who
Magic is just the face. I don't know, some other things going on. As far as you can tell, Magic's not controlling on the fact that Jeannie Buss just said something in the paper where it said Magic wanted Fox, but she told him to get Lonzo. I don't know where that came out from, but it had to come from somewhere. So a lot of times Magic is just a face to get things, but he's not actually the one making things happen. Elsewise, the orders would have been down. Okay, Lonzo's our guy. He said he was the face of the franchise. How you